Hey everybody, welcome back. Since I did it again in the middle of the mud matchup, I'm gonna have to try and do this one more time. We're playing against LeJay, who I've played against before and don't remember, but our hand looks decent, so I'm not mulliganing. Um, Indecent in the sense that we have a way to interact with him, a way to choose our cards, and we have two threats. If he's starting off with that, I'm assuming that he's probably playing something that I don't want to have to play against, which would be combo. So let's see just how beat up we're going to be. With the second Teague, the Thalias, the Thoughtseize, and everything else, hopefully we'll be a little bit better off next game. This may actually be a mirror of some type. Let's go ahead and fetch since he can't stifle. And I'm going to be a basics horror. Let's see, we'll get that one and this one for that. And this. And then next turn, depending on what he does, we may do some other stuff. Force of Will. Alright, so he's playing Bug. I'm expecting Liliana next turn, which I'll be getting rid of Jit. And then I will be playing my own Liliana. Although he's playing Tarmogoyf. I think I will be playing my Liliana. And we'll see what happens. You can sacrifice creature, sir. Yeah, he could have an Abrupt Decay for this. We'll find out here in a little bit. There's a blue mana. I'm assuming there's an Abrupt Decay. There's a Strix. Not exactly the biggest threat in the world. Probably should have fetched out the scrub land. Hey, look at that. We'll just... What do we want to do here? I think I'm actually going to go this route. Let's see. We'll go there, into that. And each player discard. Still getting rid of the Jit. Although now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't get rid of the Jit. The Jit seems like it may actually be awesome. Um, we'll pop that around that way. Like being able to possibly go next turn Jit equip swing and be able to deal with those things forever. Where to go? There to commit. Yeah, like this is just damn annoying. Yay! Who likes tuna salad? Alright, so there's Bob. I'm going to pop that down. Um, I think it's actually still worth it to just make him discard a card, but I'm going to go for Bob overnight. Like, I should, in theory, end up with more value out of this than he will. And he's got to start aiming there. Alright, so I take that back. He may end up with more value than we have just because he's going to be drawing so many cards. Let's make sure he hasn't exiled them. Yes. Wonder why he didn't do anything with that already. I guess he was just trying to put some work on Liliana. Here's Jace. JC. He sculpts mines. I'd suggest he look at the top card of my library, or that. I mean, that works too. Yeah. So he went to stop me from that. We'll pop this guy down again. I'm gonna edict him. And go. Attack Jace. Do it again, and he's effing dead. End of turn, I think I'll probably draw a card. Try and catch up on that. Hey, look, I'm deeper into my deck than he is. I think it's because I've been fetching. 1, 2, 3 fetches? Yeah. So Jace is doing some stuff. You know, some things. These things happen. I wonder how. Let's see. He drew 1, 2 cards, and I fetched out 3. Yeah, he's caught back up with us. He's going to put 2 back down. There's no way. No way. Too bad that didn't hit. I guess not everything can be that way. Yep. That's going to blow. What else you got? Double death right. That's annoying. Draw a card. Cute. Mm. That really does suck when you see that. We're gonna do this. And I'm actually gonna send my death right across. I could send them both at his Jace. Sending them both at his Jace. No, we'll just send one. Yeah, I should have sent them both. I mean, if he double stacks Bob and we maze Bob, no, because then he just split blocks and then we don't have a trade at all. I am going to play this land if you're wondering. Boop. The reason I'm going to play that land and still activate Liliana is because I don't care about this land, even though it's going to get me one card deeper. I should have enough of a field, unless he decides to go deed, that I can do something. That Jit looks amazing, by the way. Yep, drawing 2 cards a turn, my friend. We're doing the same thing, just not to the quality that he is, which makes a difference. You know. The good thing is that next turn we can kill this Jace, although he'll most likely put another Jace on top of his deck, so if we had a way to shuffle his deck, that would be awesome, but I don't think we do. A Wasteland would also do it, but we'd also need something to kill this. Well, if we do that, then he's got to get rid of something or draw something. That's 4 mana. He'd have 1 left over because we'd be killing off probably this land. Shardless Agent. Well, that's a thing. Too bad it's an artifact thing. Could have passed. I should have untapped this with the maze. I have to remember not to, am I even recording this? I hope, 1 second. Okay. I am recording. The stupid little thing that says recording didn't show up. Yep, he's got those two. The 1 card's going to go to the bottom. So if that's a Goyf, we can blow up the Shardless Agent, attack in with all 3. Goyf will probably block that, and... Well, Goyf will block that, this will block that. We maze this, we edict him. Well, if we edict him... Just thought. 2 cards have to go back, my friend. You're good, but you're not that good. Oh, man. So, interesting thing to talk about. The phrase dual barrel roll is actually very incorrect. The actual barrel roll that people talk about is called an aileron roll. And that's an abrupt decay. Well, that's annoying. I'm just going to blow this up. We're going to kill his Jace, and depending on what we run into, we may do some other things. I'm going to count on the fact that, the fact that he does not have that piece. Stoneforge Mystic. Well, there's an interesting piece of equip stuff there. Let's see. So we're going to attack Jace. That'll kill Jace. Like I said, I'm expecting the top of his deck to be, whatchamacallit. Okay, so that's what you're amazing, or yeah, that's what you're amazing. It's amazing. Defensive. And into a new blocker. Yep, and I'm not going to activate Liliana this turn, because obviously I want this Batterskull. Pausing instead of F6ing. There we go. We'll just keep the cards that I reveal down there. Like I said, expecting another Jace. Oh, nope, Liliana. Boom. Okay. So he's got to fight off this thing now. I think we're in a pretty good position. I hope we're in a pretty good position. We should be in a pretty good position. I wouldn't have minded letting Liliana do a little bit of extra work. We have 4 mana, because we can't count this guy, just because of that guy. And we finally get to start doing damage here. Well, we have kept up with him card for card. In fact, I think we're a card deeper than he is right now. Good old Bob. Good old Jace. Oh, there's that card deeper. So, yeah, that's a thing. Thoughtseize, you are worthless, and let's just have this go. I'm not sending this guy just in case I need to do something to keep this guy back. I'm assuming, yeah. I was going to say, I'm assuming that I'm going to have to maze this guy, but it still gets a damage. Oh, I feel like an idiot. Yeah, did that. It's supposed to be this guy and this guy. I'm sorry. Did I tell you I'm not feeling well? Yeah, I think I did already. So yeah. New mics is supposed to be shipped out here shortly, so you guys won't have to worry about that. It's supposed to be doing the audio leveling and whatnot all in it to itself. I am not that technically inclined to make things awesome. Targeting Knight of the Reliquary. No. I guess I could make him start doing that for the lands in his graveyard. And I feel like an idiot all over again. So yeah, if he draws a Thoughtseize, we'll lose this, and that could cost us a little bit more than we were hoping for. So yeah. Yup, your Deathrite Shaman was countered. It's not a big deal, it's 2 life. But I mean, hey, it's 19 to 19 now. Cha-ching. Could go back. So next turn, to save myself the embarrassment, I'm not going to attack at all. I'm just going to figure this out. There's an Abrupt Decay. Well, do what you will. There's a green Sun Zenith. That turns into a Knight right now. So far behind from where we were. The Knight, what does it do? What does it do? I'd rather get Sigarda in a little bit, which is 2 lands away. Yeah. So I'll let this go. I'm not expecting him to have click. Most of these lists don't have click. They have their 3-drop creature is the other one. Yeah, you know that one. Gain your life. A second Deathrite Shaman. That's not going to do it either. There we go. Yes, I'd like to use that ability. Hey, look, there's a Goyf. There's enough things in the yard that Goyf is not going to be as good as, or is not going to be able to be shrunk as much as normal, but he's still going to get small. So let's get him out there. 7/8 Goyf, missing tribal. Let's see, if they eat their Shardless Agent, then he drops down to a 6. It should be after your Shardless Agent. Nope, after my Pride Mage. So he's all about shrinking my graveyard down. Little does he know, I just actually want to get a big creature. Still Bob in mine. Let's make these a little more viewable. There we go, 1 and 2. Hey, Stair Contest Champion. Alright. And Stoneforge Mystic, so go Squire. Still don't want to do that one. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm actually going to run these Goyf into each other in such a fashion. I'm expecting to have to maze defensively. And by defensively, I mean maze this thing. If he does do something to the Goyf, I'll let the Goyf die. I really will. Yeah, Goyf can do all that all they want. I'm not gonna. Oh, that's annoying. So, yeah, I don't care about the order of blockers there. We're just gonna maze ours and call it a day. You can take 4 damage and figure that out for yourself. Oh, bring another pillow over. Let's see. So there's still a Strix's artifact as well. But if you go Strix and Shardless Agent, that takes out artifact. Ghost becomes 6s. And now that the Bob is gone. Pulse would be awesome, by the way. Library would be pretty good. What did he take? He took the Shardless Agent. Okay, so now he's going into his graveyard. He's just trying to gain life, I guess. It's fine. Wasteland. Well, that'll take care of the Mazavith. Yep. There is Sigarda, so why don't we just do this? Bang. See how big that sucker is, a 9/9. Okay. Don't really feel like running my guys out there. Next turn I have Sigarda, then I can equip Sigarda and go to town? Sure. Yep, he's making colored mana. Little does he know I don't have that intention. I'm just going to play this guy and move this onto it, and then just start smashing into his face as hard as freakingly possible. Alright. Okay. Or we could just do that. No, we do this the right way. Get rid of that one. Yep, let's see. We do have duels left, so let's just go ahead and do this. We need a white source before I completely screw that up. And there's a white. Yes, I have done that before. You've watched me do it on video. It's not fun. This should be clue enough that the game is over. I don't care about my graveyard anymore. I have more lands that I'm going to be able to do other things with, and she's going to be able to fly over for 9 every turn. You're not going to be able to keep up with this. Also, you can't use your Liliana effectively. If we draw a land next turn, we will eat it, or we'll swords this guy, and then we'll send the team and do all sorts of crazy kinky stuff and make him want to be different. Yeah, different. That's a good word. Grindy game, grindy game. And waiting on you. Yeah, like I said, Liliana pretty much dead. Your whole deck is pretty much dead to that. Or at least in theory it should be. I am going to take these 2 Abrupt Decays. They're going to be pretty important here. I'm going to take out one of these. Really, there's a lot of stuff that could be important. You're not going to be important. That leaves us with that. I do want this to be able to find her. She's the most important thing of this. But I don't think that I'm going to need 2 of them. So, yeah. And the Jit's actually going to be pretty good. The whole Stoneforge package should be pretty good in this matchup. I don't want to end up tinkering around with top too much, though, so I'm going to pull these 2. And we'll call it from there. Deed is a thing that I may have to think of. Yeah. Let's see. We'll leave it. I'll leave it right now. I'm not in the mood to deal with that. There's like 2.5 feet of snow outside right now. And I get to go deal with that in a little bit. I am going to keep this hand. No, I'm not going to mulligan. I'd prefer that you don't have a Deathrite Shaman. Can you do that for me this one time? No. I didn't think you could, but hey, it was worth a shot. we will pop this one down, and we're going to go for one of our own. Provided he doesn't have days, this should be pretty good. I didn't think he would. The reason I didn't is because it would suck to shaman or to whatchamacallit into that thing. So yeah, we're gonna try some stuff here. We're gonna get rid of his black. I'm gonna actually go to eat it. We'll see what he does. I'm assuming he'll eat it in response, so yeah. It just gets it out of there for now. I should have done that during his upkeep. That's what I should have done. That's my fault. That should have happened during his upkeep. That way he would have been stuck on 2 lands. Well, I guess he would have had it anyway. No, because then, yeah. We eat that. Yep. Down comes Liliana. Yep. Liliana edicts us. Yeah, if I do that during his upkeep, he's short this mana, and the next turn I can do that. So let's pop this down there. Of things I have to discard right now, I don't have to discard, although it's probably in the best interest. No, we'll do this now. I'll get the second Bayou. If he's got another Liliana, then he's got another Liliana, and we're just in that boat. We'll get rid of a Knight, most likely. We're in kind of rough shape. I should have done that during his upkeep, or even draw step, just any time before the main phase on his turn. Here's Jace. Now, if I were him, what would I do? Probably Fate Seal me. I don't have anything to do to that. So he'd be getting that Jace right now, as opposed to Liliana. I'm actually just going to get the basic planes here and pulse this Jace, hoping that it doesn't get countered. If it does get countered, we're going to be moving into a game 3 a lot sooner than later. Alright. Here's an interesting thing. So if he plays Liliana and makes us discard, we get rid of a Knight. The next turn we play Arbor Knight. Hope that the Arbor doesn't get killed in some way, shape, or form, or that the Knight doesn't get killed in some way, shape, or form. That way when he goes to Edict us, we can get the Arbor out. Then we can Swords this guy, because we'll have to discard. No, we won't. We'll have one more card in hand. We'll be able to Swords this guy, hopefully swing in with the Knight for what should maybe be lethal. We'll find out. Cascading around into Baleful Strix. Alright. This is going to be a rough one, I can tell. Let's see what all we've got. So we're still going to go this route. Trying to deal with the Liliana here. We've at least stopped the ground assault and can kill this off next turn, although I'd much rather kill that off. This is the bigger threat right now. Tezzeret 5/5. Like, oh, I guess we have a change in threat. No, that'd still be the bigger threat, because then we can just fetch out. We can go do something, fetch out the whatchamacallit guy, Mazevith, and stop that. Until we can find something that's better equipped to deal with it. This is another Jace. Nope, another Shardless Agent. We are definitely not deeper in our deck this time. So just wondering. I don't mind that. You can kill that guy. That's an interesting thing to have in there. Oh yeah, it'll kill that guy too. I don't mind that you kill this guy. I don't like that you're killing this guy, but I can live with that. Um, I got another one in hand. Not a goif. Well, I know it's a goif, but huh, four color, legitimate four color. Did I see this last game? I don't think I did. Three black. Yeah, you need a green for goif. I was gonna say you're not playing Geralf's Messenger. I refuse to believe you're playing that. I also refuse to think that you're playing Destructive Flow, but that's just me. You may be actually doing that. Oh, okay, yeah, we're done. Yeah, that was not going to go pretty. Maybe I'm conceding early. Let's see, let's see. That's a cute thought. I don't think it's the thought that we want. We only have 14 creatures ourselves. But I do actually want this. And what do I want to take out for it? I'm going to take a diamond for it. I don't think it's necessary. Yes, I'd like to play first. And no, I'm not going to mulligan this. I'm just going to start off and take a look at what you got over there. Start off with the Bayou. Should have started off with the Scrubland. That would have let me eat the graveyard and do other things from there. Huh. Interesting hand. I could take a Liliana. That gives him one card to draw, but it's only one Liliana to deal with. We'll do that. If he edicts us, we'll play the Bayou, or this one. Yeah, that one. That's the land I was thinking of. Edict us. Wow. Alright, we'll do this one, and we'll take care of his yard. That should do a little bit of work, hopefully. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab the Scrubland, guaranteed now. And him. Liliana. Okay, so we got both Liliana then? Yep. We got both Liliana. We did not get a land. That does suck. He does get his Strix. I'm not going to worry too much about the Strix right here. He's still got the Decay. I'm going to drop and lure the Decay down. Yes. And we're going to get the Jit. What we're more worried about now is actually hitting land drops. We need lands. We need them pretty bad. Alright, so he's put up one of those things. Okay. So what do we know of his hand? Let me actually scroll this back up. Let's see. So when we looked at his hand, it was Wasteland, Bayou. There's the Bayou. The Wasteland's in there. Sea, which I believe this was fetched for. Decay, which we knew about. Well, I guess we gotta get that thing out of there. So we will do what we can to nix the Decay. You gotta do it. Alright. Now we can start going with our Liliana. Actually, I think I'm going to play the Knight. Like, this isn't the greatest thing in the world. It's just what we got. We were hoping to bait him out. There's a Goif. Ooh, I believe our Knight is actually bigger than... Nope. But together they kill him. I'm okay taking 5 here, by the way. that thing's about to fire off next turn, right? 2 turns. Okay. So next turn we play Liliana, we edict him. Eesh. That's pretty bad. He did not swing. Okay, that's nice to see. We'll edict you. And we'll swing in. So there's 2 decays in the yard. 2 Lilianas taken care of. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some counters on that thing. And we're not going to pop the other guy. We're not going to pop Liliana. I understand he could play something, but I'd rather deal with his hand than actually have to worry about everything under the sun. Also, we have the ability to pay for Sigarda, which is super important. And Sigarda plus Jit should be more than enough to deal with his deck if we draw Sigarda next turn. So, yeah. He's only got 2 of these left. There's a land. There's going to be there's another one of those, eh? Alright, let's do this. Alright, so what did he drew? He drew pretty much nothing. Let's go ahead and pop that. Draw a card. And bang. Yeah, I'm gonna get the damage in on that while I can. 3-turn clock. Deathrite Shaman. Okay. What are we drawing? Another Stoneforge Mystic. Well, that's awesome. I'm okay giving him a little bit of time for stop at end of combat. That way I can maze and do all that other fun stuff. We're going to go get the Batterskull. So between this match before and after, and before being when we took out the Shamans or the Witness and whatnot, 2 counters on Jit. Maze that. Activate. Yes, I'd like to use that ability. I think that this matchup gets a lot better for us post or while we have the Stoneforges as opposed to when we don't. When we don't have them, there's not much that they really seem to do. How much more time does that one have on it? 3 turns. You're not going to get 3 turns, sir. Yeah, especially if you're drawing lands. Okay. Yeah, I think that this matchup gets a lot better when we do actually have the lands or the Stoneforges in there, as opposed to when we don't. I think I would have held this turn. That way we just have 2 things to kill. You could always go something into Goyf, and then it's like, I don't want to have to burn off this and the Liliana charge. But it creates an extra set of creatures and an extra set of card advantage for us that allows us to kind of stay in. And these deal with the Strix so well. I mean, you may lose one guy, but they've got to deal with this Jit, or else they can't play them or another Shaman for the rest of the game. But I'm going to go ahead and let this go. I'm going to probably get one more game in and then take off and go grab meds or something. No, there will be no meds. There will be probably a nap. But I will see you all again in a little bit.